Ever since I was a child, I had such a strong passion for the environment, the animals which occupy the variety of habitats within that environment. And as I become an adult, I realize so much how our environment is changing and how man has negatively impacted some of the most fragile habitats on the face of the globe. And I saw a real need. As a science educator, there are a variety of resources that we can bring in our classroom. But until you are actually here witnessing firsthand the nature, the biodiversity, it just makes it so much more real, and it puts it into perspective that if we don't make change for our ecosystems, it could be gone in just a flash. So real world experiences are incredibly valuable and such a strong educational tool.
La idea de esa compañía es tratar de tener libertad para poder trabajar juntos, dar al cliente lo que desea y, muy importante, tratar de cambiar el pensamiento de tanto de los jóvenes que nos acompañan como de los adultos, a nivel del ambiente, del medio ambiente, a nivel de trabajos comunitarios. También es muy importante que las otras personas conozcan la cultura que hay acá para que puedan ver y valorar más lo que ellos tienen. Mi trabajo es, primero que todo, entender qué es lo que quiere el cliente. Si quiere hacer algo que sea, si quiere incluir aventura, si quiere hacer mucho trabajo comunitario, si quiere hacer cosas que ayuden al medio ambiente. De ahí comienzo a trabajar para hacerles un itinerario de acuerdo a sus necesidades, disponibilidad de hoteles, tours, comidas, todo lo que tiene que ver la parte de operaciones.
We're looking at monkey. I think they're howler monkeys. He just climbed from the tree onto the suspension bridge. I've never been so close to wildlife like this. It's just so cool to see them right there. Oh my gosh, there's another one climbing. In classes, we learn about global warming and the ice caps and how it's melting, and we are the reason for what's damaging the earth. And I think it's really important for adults to be teaching us students that our generation's really responsible for becoming the change and giving back to the environment. I think that going on this trip gives us a realization of what we need to do back at home, and we can bring it back with us.
One of our main goals is to expose these children out of their normal lives, just bring them out of what they are familiar with to our Costa Rican nature, to our wildlife, so they can really understand in the better way what conservation is. These children can improve not only the environment in Costa Rica with their visit, but also do it at home and spread the word to other people. So this is our main goal, that they turn into world citizens. They have to open their eyes to this alternative reality. There's a reality for a lot of people, how much we have to care about the environment. A couple of times I have seen children coming back for not only 1, 2, or 3, even a 5th time. I have seen children who just grew so much being exposed on this journey, and say, that journey changed their whole life. We're just planting a small seed. I know in the short term, this is just a little something, but in the long journey of life, when you just change 2 degrees the way they are hitting you, it just can take them to a huge impact. And I hope as many of our children who are exposed to this energy, just to break through their shell and say, oh, look, this is something new for you guys. Just expose yourself, just grow, and just make us so happy, because we know good stuff are going to happen later on. And we have seen it. We have seen it.
Eco Outreach International is an organization that was built from a very small platform. It was about relationships, it was about commitment, and it was about passion. I mean, we're really truly built on passion. And I think what makes us so unique is that there's no middleman. Me being the foundation in the United States, and Mario and Valkyria are here, they're the locals. It allows us to become so much more bonded to some of the most intricate parts of this country.
Más que una compañía, somos una familia. Les damos esa confianza, esa transparencia para que ellos al final del tour tengamos una larga amistad.
It's great to just make new friendships.
I've already made so many new friends.
I'm making a lot of friends.
The people I met are so amazing.
There's friends I've been making who I feel like I've known forever, and I've actually only known them for less than a month, 2 weeks.
Eco Outreach significa mi vida, significa un nuevo comienzo, significa un sueño. Amo lo que hago, adoro dar el servicio al cliente, que el cliente quede satisfecho, ver la cara de felicidad de los chicos y de los adultos cuando vienen. Y muy importante que se vayan con la idea del cambio y que lo sigan, no solamente que sea solo en el viaje, sino que a través del tiempo este viaje signifique para ellos el cambiar sus vidas. Dependen del país donde vengan, que sigan cambiando.
The first time I came on this trip was about 7 years ago. I was in 8th grade. I was just an awkward kid. I didn't have a whole lot of friends. And ever since then, within the past 7 years, I've came back 4 more times. I'd say really the thing that brought me back here time and time again was just how much this trip has changed me. This trip has really opened up my eyes as far as how much we're impacting the environment in so many different ways. And that's kind of just helped me learn to use less and kind of preserve what we already have, because someone has to make a change. And I think it starts with us.